Yeah. I didn't think that I had a debt to pay till they came to take all I... And one is, as sort of match 2 here, I'm going to be talking about the final between Spain and Argentina, which both teams contested to the 2026 FIFA World Cup final, which took place in the USA, Mexico, in MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey. I'm going to be discussing about my thoughts and opinions on the final itself, you know, the chances, the creativity, the chances, the players, Messi, Fernando Torres. I'll be discussing about the players. Video doing that, I'll be discussing about my review on the World Cup, on England's journey, etc. I'll be discussing about these things in my review. So, discussing about a few things on it. Right, so I'm going to read the article here from The Guardian, stating here, nearly 2 million people joined España's World Cup celebration in Madrid, Plaza de Ceribes. So almost 2 million Spaniards, many still bleary-eyed and feeling a little delicate after the country's historic World Cup victory against Argentina, descended on the central of Madrid on Monday night to welcome the triumphant national team home. So you can see the team, the Spaniard team, top of the bus here around trading the streets of Madrid here, with the fans elated, with the fans very happy about their World Cup victory win. You see, so there's photos there. That's the center of the parade there, where all the fans gathered. They were doing for the celebration parade in Spain and Madrid. So that's when the team got off the bus there with the World Cup trophy they won by him. So. Return 50 for Spain for their victory, since in their won their victory against Argentina, when they were creating several chances during the match itself, against Argentina. But many difficulties they had during the match itself. They created several chances. During the first half, it was 0-0. There was nobody much chance between Spain and Argentina. And Messi creating a few. Messi going through a lot of dirty challenges, and there was a red card there that was sustained by Enzo Fernandez or another Argentine player. So there were a lot of hostilities during the match itself, I would say. What it says here, we are the world champions. Sanchez wrote on social media posts right here. So Spain they become world champions since I think around 2010 down to South Africa, I think when they beat Netherlands in the final of 2010 in South Africa, yeah. Anyways, as he in my view, I think they went to the extra time, and then I think he must have backtracked. He must have backtracked to Fernando Torres must have he hit it with his left or right foot straight into the bottom corner past the keeper, and then he made it 1-0 to España, and then win the game down to extra time. And then they managed to become the second time world champions in the next after 26 or 16, I think it's 16 years since they last won I was going to say Champions League, I'm talking about international football here, so yeah, they haven't won it since 2010, so congratulations to España for becoming the world champions this year in the United States. So now we're going to discuss about more into the final interview about England's journey into the World Cup. Since they were the ones that were in the final, they were only in the semi-final against
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. I have something to tell you that's gonna sound crazy, but it's the truth.
You're the Spider-Man.
Can't tell anybody about this. You gotta keep it a secret.
Okay.
Thank you. Everybody good?
We are Spider-Man!
We used to know each other. We were together. But something bad was gonna happen. Me. And the only way to stop it was to do the hard thing.
You're gonna forget who I am.
What?
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna come and find you. And I'll explain everything.
You're better. I love you. Just wait and tell me when you see me again.
My name is Peter Parker, and I would like a coffee.
Is there anything else?
Maybe I'll never read this to you.
No.
Maybe I'm just writing this for me. And maybe that's my responsibility, to live alone with the truth. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
We're faced with a threat that can be anyone.
You sure you want to do this, Scorpion?
You think I'm Scorpion?
Talk to Banner?
No, Banner. Only Hulk.
I'm sorry, but you're in danger. What? I promised you that I would keep you safe. Please, you just have to trust me. Come on.
Fine.
You're the only one who can sense it.
Hey, can we do this one at a time, please?
You're the only one who can defeat it.
The Spidey Tracker app says that Spider-Man is in the direct vicinity.
Oh, yeah? No way, that's crazy.
And suddenly, it's France who are backtracking. Bellingham, it's brilliant.
Right, and so that's part 2 of my review of the final of the World Cup. So that's footage there I was just showing you about courtesy of international independent television ITV that they broadcast in the United Kingdom of England versus France. England managed to beat France by 4-6. Third place playoff final by 4-6-0, and the last goal you saw there in the finish there, which was scored by Jude Bellingham there with that nice break he made there, nice way he curved it like into the defenders there through the box there underneath the goalkeeper there. It was a pretty good finish by Jude Bellingham there. It was a very good performance there overall with the way the performance they played. They managed to get about 1, 2, 3 or 4 goals in the first half, 4 or 5 goals in the first half, and second half they managed to let a few goals in, like maybe 2 or 3 goals in, like a few of the French players, and then England managed to get a few goals, like 2 goals scored by Bellingham and a few other players scored as well. I think Kane was on the bench, a few other players scored for England as well. So yeah, I think that our third plus playoff champions, not champions, sorry, but they're just finishing as the third place as a bronze medal, as Thomas Tuchel manages to make some reservations in the next major tournament of England as such. So yes, to make my judgment about England and about their current progress in the World Cup this year, to be honest, during the semi-final of the World Cup between Argentina, I was just a bit disappointed that I didn't get to the final, because they were winning 1-0, by the through goal, by the through thread pass that came from James Corden there. James Corden, I believe his name is. So he should have just finished it off. Like when the ball came to him, like he made it 1-0 England, and then towards the 85th, 90th minute, they let in 2 goals for Argentina. I could have said many better things about the goalkeeper, but the amount of shots he saved, they made it defending the goals, coming into the goals, and it just went to 2-1, and then and they allowed to miss the final, which they demonstrate many things around the world for watching the so I mean, under the German Thomas Tuchel, for his first major tournament of England, is I wouldn't say it was a very good World Cup without reaching the final, but as a semi-finalist, following the third place playoff final, I would say it's a bit more good, a bit no, I wouldn't say it's bad at all. I mean, it's quite good too. final and to become a fitness player. Achievement, but it's not bad overall as his first trainer as the England manager. So, you know, obviously I'm aware of the previous manager stuff about his progress about reaching 2 finals and then having a bit of a matter about the penalties, about the Euros, and about one deal with that, and about things to do for the next tournament, about the Spain for that. So I didn't know about Spain, about how many goals they conceded in the final against that. So and after he left. So next main tournament is going to be in the UK, in this country, and United. So we'll have to wait and see if Thomas Tuchel can do something with the England team. If Harry Kane still has to remain there, if Declan Rice, if Saka, if Rashford, these players, they do want to make a difference for their team. If they do want to, like, I don't know, because it just falls into a category what the England team can do to improve their players or to make a difference for something which is a good sustainability for the team. So I don't want to make an excuse and think it's just the final few minutes where they should have defended better, like against Argentina, in like when they're 1-0 up, or they should have just put the chances away when they had the shots like over the crossbar or something. But because I think they had a few defenders who were injured, you know, I think that was a red card there in that Argentina match. But I don't know, because you know, I do think they have potential to win a major World Cup trophy or a Euros, for example. But until Thomas Tuchel, you know, has the formula or he has the tactics to overcome it, then we'll just have to wait and see what the next step is in his reign as an England manager, because he's German after all, he's not English. So we'll just have to see what the tactician is doing about it. So right, so I'm not going to speak about the final in a bit more detail between Argentina and España in a moment. Right, and so let me just get speaking about the final between Argentina and España. So it was a major final between Argentina and Spain. You know, they went up against each other. You know, there was an open ceremony, and I do remember watching it somewhere around the central area of London, somewhere. So I just remember the Tom Cruise opening match after the performances by the artists, by Bieber, Shakira, etc. I just remember Tom Cruise saying, you know, giving a lot of people praise about the World Cup, you know, about the players and about every supporter, every staff, every volunteer, you know, everyone is dedicated to the World Cup, you know, being on the States and all that, about, you know, the work that people do and all the field life, etc. So it's a good motivational speech by the actor Tom Cruise, you know. It's been a lot of Mission Impossible films, you know, that guy. You know, about his ex-wife or Kelly Holmes, I think things like that, the name is, I'm not sure. I think it was a long time ago I saw a appearance over. So yeah, I'm going to talk about the final between Argentina and Spain. So, you know, Argentina, they had a team there, you know, full of Martinez, you know, they had a few players there, and Messi, you know, they had a few players featured for many La Liga clubs, you know, they had Spanish, they had a lot of players in the Spanish team who had to mention as well from the team that. So they obviously ended up playing against España. They were just like having a few chances between Argentina and Spain. 5-10 minutes, 20 minutes, had a few chances there. You know, they missed. You know, there wasn't really much happening. It was just maybe a few tackles between there between the players. You know, between Fernando Torres, who was playing up front for. He plays a Fulham striker, but I don't know what plays for. Fulham or but Torres was there, had a few chances and misses. You know. Of the second half, you know, there was much happening between these players, you know. I do recall there was a red card between Argentinian players were sent off for the Spanish players, I think. So I think there was a goal disallowed within the first time. So there were a lot of chances, you know, between both oppositional teams, you know, both Spanish speaking teams, you know, and these are Latin countries, you know, as they civilize themselves in for their respective leagues and respective countries, or national-wise, I would say. You know, it went extra time, you know, first half, you know, well, there was already much happening, it was just hydration based between both teams, you know, passing the ball around, doing a tiki-taka pass. That the Spanish do, you know, like how Barcelona plays under Pep Guardiola, you know, the tiki-taka pass style, like, you know, the way Arsenal influenced it, you know, like the way they pass the ball like that, or the teams like Real Madrid, they pass the ball, the possession, when they go on the scoring run and all that, you know. So I think the goal came by Ferran Torres, where one of the Spanish players pulled back to him, like they passed the ball back to the inside of the box, and Ferran Torres must have like finished it with his right or left foot in the bottom of the ball and passed the goalkeeper. Ferran Torres scored the only goal in the second half extra time, I think, the first half extra time. Then he managed to get the winner for España. France. Did I say France? I think he was like, I kept thinking it was the game I was talking about. But yeah, so Ferran Torres gets the winner for España. They become the world champions, campeón. So, congratulations to España for winning the World Cup in the States, in New York, New Jersey, in MetLife Stadium. So, congratulations to them for winning it, you know. Preferring them to win it, to be right honest. But, so, a very good performance overall by both teams. So, by the manager there himself. So, it is a very good achievement for España. Yeah, because, you know, I do remember the last tournament, you know, against England, about the way they played, you know. It's very, you know, they're very troubling teams in Spain, you know, especially the last World Cup they won, which is 2010. So they are a double World Cup, double World Cup winners for 2010 and 2016. So they've won the World Cup twice now. So it's very good progress for Spain. They become better soon. So if I give my overall judgment about the World Cup and about, you know, what I liked about the World Cup, you know, I know the World Cup already was going to be held in the States, you know, in Mexico, etc. So, you know, because you know, in the States when they're talking about baseball, you know, American football, you know, and the stuff I talk about all the time about wrestling, about WWE and all that, you know, that's where the speciality lies within the sporting world, you know, in America and the States, you know. Well, the ML Soccer League is there, you know. There's many people from the UK who are residing in the States as well, you know. Not just for watching that, about what I mentioned before about the WWE or the MLS, or about the films they have in the box office, which I just mentioned about, like Spider-Man, for example. But you know, it is a good you know, the States is a good venue not venue, but a good country to host the World Cup, you know, for its revenue, you know, for the YouTubers who featured there. I saw iShow, I saw Sai there, I saw many people, you know, I saw Logan Paul there, I saw many people there, you know, in attendance were working for many companies, many actors, you know, Tom Cruise I saw earlier, you know, Madonna was performing there, so it's quite a very extensive World Cup, you know, a lot of like extravagancy within, you know, even Jay, who was there, the rapper, many people there who I saw there who was in attendance at the World Cup. So I think it's a very good World Cup, you know, in the States, you know. I think it's very successful, must have made a lot of revenue for FIFA, for Blatter, you know. And Donald Trump, you know, I do remember he was there, he was handing those trophies out, shaking the people's hands with Blatter, the president of FIFA and such. So You know, I would say it's one of the best World Cups they've hosted. You know, in England, not in England. Sorry, I was going to say, but that's Euro in 2 or 5 years time. But in States, I would say it's very good. You know the venue size, the capacity, the hot weather. So I do hope we'll see another World Cup in the States again. But yeah, I'm just gonna end my review about the World Cup. It was a very good World Cup they were hosting. So yeah, just tired of too much talking here. So if you'd like to subscribe to my content, as always, the all is up here. www.youtube.com/@ so something like to subscribe, like, comment if you like, make any judgment if you like on my review here. I said about the World Cup in the States, when the final happened, and all that. So really if you like about my review I said here about the World Cup, whether you agree or not agree, but it's up to you. Anyways, thanks for watching my review and take care, guys. Goodbye.